for the first time with Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Damian Williams was dinged up a little bit in 2019, and Kansas City brought in LaShawn McCoy to supplement him. But when healthy, Damian Williams is a terrific back. Excellent speed, low center of gravity to make people miss. And how about the longest run in the league in 2019? 91 yards against the Vikings in Week 9. Many thought he was going to get caught, but he used the scoreboard in the stadium to make sure that no one was behind him as he carried it all the way to the end zone.
Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. I want to see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The ball carrier.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Now it's the backup Finley. That would complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals first down.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now, 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Finley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of
this offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 35-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Finley. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And Charles, we'll take a look there at the draft class for the Super Bowl champs as they took Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the final pick of the 1st round.
And I think a lot of people expected them to draft defense in the 1st round as they continue to want to get better there, but they are the Super Bowl champs, and they decided to stay on the offensive side and give themselves an extra weapon. But they did address the defense in the 2nd round. Willie Gay, a linebacker, could flat out fly. He was the choice.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And able to get it. Across the 10 to the 15.
Where it's Helaire. That's good for a Kansas City.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 2nd down. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Intended for DeMarcus.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
By Trey Waynes.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's on Kelechi Osemele, the guard. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now it's Mahomes again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Trey Waynes.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are on the board first here tonight. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. So we have reached half. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Cincinnati. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And the Bengals.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Here's Finley. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Ball at the 24 and a second and 11. Here's Bernard. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Bullock's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Williams, the ball.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. From the gun, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes, and his guys will take over. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 28-yard.
Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. 72 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And no return for Erickson. Out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Finley going to lead the Bengals up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Open man is Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
First down, Bengals.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down, Cincinnati.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Finley working out of the gun. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now Bernard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 14. At the 18-yard line.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores.
33-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that tells you that you need to look at things in a different way, and you need to tip your cap to the defense. They've done a great job.
Finley's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Bengals.
He'll look to throw. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a second down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
A 7-yard pick.
They'll throw again. Finley looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Finley. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Finley. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Finley's.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Finley. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
14.
So going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated